Hello and welcome to our kitchen. My name is Chef Richard Barrow, and today I'm here on behalf of Sagicor and the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Barbados, and we are welcoming you to our kitchen to bring awareness to stroke concerns. We're so thrilled to have you here today. We're presenting 3 recipes aimed at alleviating stroke. We're going to take it from the approach of 3 courses. We have 3 exciting recipes planned for you. We're going to do a breadfruit panzanella, and if you know panzanella is traditionally an Italian salad, bread and tomatoes primarily, but we're going to bring it home and we're going to elevate it to a more healthy level by using breadfruit. So we're going to use toasted breadfruit instead of the bread, and we're going to pair that with some seared salmon. We're also going to serve today a kale, beetroot, and green banana pasta salad, and that's going to be with a grilled chicken breast in a grapefruit vinaigrette. And we're going to end with a nice dessert of a pan-toasted granola parfait, which is going to be topped with yogurt and a sorrel chia seed jam. Let's get to it. We're going to start with the dessert, which sounds a bit odd, I know, but we're going to start there because we're going to give it a bit of time to set up. So once we get that going, we will go on to finish the other courses, which will come together pretty quickly. We're going to be using rolled oats for the granola, as well as some almonds, and we're going to flavor that with some currants, raisins, and some cinnamon. So we're going to toast those off in our pan. We're going to start with the rolled oats. We're going to keep those in the pan and moving. That's going to go for 2 or 3 minutes. And while that's going, we're going to chop some almonds roughly. I'm going to add those to our pan with the oats. The raisins will give some sweetness. And we're going to add some cinnamon. And also add a little bit of honey here, or maple syrup, just to bring it together. If you need a little bit more sweetness. So that's fine for our granola. Our sorrel jam now. This is going to form the top of the parfait. So I've steeped some dry sorrel leaves. So you basically boil them, bring them to a boil in a pot, turn them off, leave them for 5 or 10 minutes, let them steep. So we've come up with the sorrel solution, the sorrel liquid. So we're going to use just about half a cup of that. Bring that to a boil. It's sweetened with some honey as well. So that's going to bring the nice sweetness, the jam. But what we're staying away from the sugars in this recipe. So what we are really thickening with, we're going to thicken with the chia seeds. So instead of the large amounts of sugars to bring the thickness to the jam, we'll add the chia seeds and we'll boil that. That's about 2 or 3 tablespoons for the amount we're doing. And that's going to boil away. Bring it to a boil, reduce to a simmer, and we're going to leave it, let it thicken as well. So we have our toasted stovetop granola, and we're going to add some yogurt to it. This is locally sourced, any flavor of your choice. A plain low-fat yogurt though is more beneficial to you. And we're going to spoon some of that sorrel chia seed jam just on top, which we made. So what we're gonna prepare now is breadfruit panzanella. We're gonna replace the bread from the original recipe with breadfruit, which is high in fiber, very good for your health. So we're gonna use that instead, just to make sure that we're all living healthy, all those stroke concerns that we can keep at bay, and for those recovering, that we can help you to recover a lot quicker. So we're going to serve it with some salmon. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna season the salmon just with a little bit of oil, some garlic, some black pepper. We have a pan going, which we're gonna sear the salmon in to that pan. So once the salmon is going, we're gonna cube some breadfruit, get that ready for the pan. We've chopped our tomatoes. We have cherry tomatoes, both yellow and red. We're gonna assemble those into our mixing bowl. So the idea here is to get tomatoes, some diced cucumber, which we've diced and seeded. The breadfruit is gonna go into there, and we're gonna bring it all together with a nice dressing, nice vinaigrette for you. We're gonna chop some basil, just a rough chop on some basil, that's gonna go in as well. A lot of these herbs, these natural herbs, you may have noticed I didn't add salt to the fish and the seasoning. But what we're doing, we're reducing the sodium, and we're gonna use our natural herbs, our lemon, basil, just to bring those other flavors out. This fish is just about ready. Just gonna let it rest. Just go a little hard, just because we're gonna toast this breadfruit in the same pan. We just want the outside nice and crisp, and the inside a little bit creamy. While that toasts away, we're gonna add a little bit more basil. We're gonna make a quick pesto dressing. More basil. Some garlic. A bit of black pepper. Almost getting some roast breadfruit here. Nice char on the outside. So you're gonna add 1 lemon to the dressing, or half a lemon. A little bit of oil to get it going, and we'll add the remainder. Once we pulse it together. So fine. Our Barrow fruit nice and toasted. We'll add that to our mixture of the vegetables. Smells just like roast Barrow fruit in here. Add our dressing. Want it to be just a bit rustic. We didn't need it to be too refined. Just some of those pieces of basil and the garlic just still remaining in there. We're just gonna toss this all together. And last but not least, we're just gonna flake this salmon. And as we all know, the salmon is very high in the omega-3 fats, and those oils are very good for you. These tomatoes also very good for you, high in lycopene. And there we have our Barrow fruit panzanella with basil and seared salmon. We present you now a healthy leafy green salad. We're going to use kale. It's going to be kale and beetroots with a local green banana pasta. All of these are terrific for cardiovascular health. And this is going to be in a vinaigrette of grapefruit, a grapefruit vinaigrette, which we're going to also use as a marinade for our grilled chicken. So we're going to have a grapefruit grilled chicken along with a grapefruit, kale, beetroot, and green banana pasta salad. As you may know, grapefruit, tremendous citrus fruit, also very good for you. We're going to use the pink variety this time, and we're going to use this. We're going to make a vinaigrette right here, a simple vinaigrette. I'm going to show you how we're going to do this without even use of any machinery. This is going to be basically shaken. So we're going to add a little bit of vinegar to our vessel. A little added tartness. Some olive oil. Some garlic. You can eyeball these measurements. We're basically going to taste some crushed black pepper. I'm gonna add some red onion to this one. I'm gonna juice some grapefruit as well into it. Half of the grapefruit going in. Half of a lemon. So we put that into our mason jar. Nice secure cover. Just shake it. It's mixology time in the kitchen. So that's it. Quick vinaigrette. We're gonna use a portion of it as a marinade on the chicken. So to that, we're gonna add some few sprigs of tarragon, a little bit of rosemary. Just a fine chop on those. We're gonna use some chicken breast. This is boneless, skinless chicken breast. Marinate. And we'll just let that sit. So we have some water going here already in our pot for our pasta, our green banana pasta. It goes very quickly. So we're gonna add just about 1 cup directly to the water. What you're looking for is water is gonna foam, and the pasta is gonna go from the gray color from the package, it's gonna go dark brown. So once it continues to boil and foam up, we'll keep our eye on it. We'll strain that off and we'll have our pasta ready to add to the kale, the beets, and our lovely vinaigrette, which we just created with our grapefruit. So the kale has been prepared. This has been picked from the stems and chopped. We're gonna add just about 2 cups of the kale. About a cup of the beets. Process is going nicely. Just a minute or two left on that. We're going to add this hot into our salad bowl. Give it a nice quick toss. And we'll dress it with our vinaigrette. We'll get on to our chicken. We're using the cast iron skillet. In this case, it's going to bring in very nice char to the outside, nice caramelization. Remember, all of the caramelization will add extra flavors. We've already dressed the chicken with the vinaigrette, and those already flavors are some nice herbs in there, some tarragon, some rosemary, along with the mustard, the grapefruit, and the other citrus. So we're going to get the skillet hot. We're using the one with the grill marks, so hopefully get some nice grill marks on there where all the extra flavor will come. We'll know that our pan is ready. It's gonna nice smoke coming from there. And if you don't hear that when you start, it's not ready. It's a nice applause it's gonna give you for your efforts. So this chicken is gonna go about 3 minutes aside. We're not gonna trouble it. You're gonna leave it right there, let it do its thing. And then we're gonna flip on the other side to get those nice grill marks, nice caramelization. Chicken is such a affordable, accessible protein that it fits into most diets. It's all over the place. You can get chicken breast, you can get it. This came prepared, so imagine taking this meal from start to finish in just a few easy steps. Chicken breast, it cooks very quickly. So we're just about ready. We're gonna take these off the heat. So while we let our chicken breast rest before slicing, we're gonna go ahead and plate up our salad. We're gonna add our chicken to it. And there we have it. Kale, beetroot, green banana pasta salad with grilled chicken breast.